A student did all his homework overnight. This is what happened to his brain. SC is a 16-year-old boy presenting to the emergency room with seizures and then falls into unconsciousness. His mother Li Hua declares to the admitted nurse that his son has the best immune system. When the season flu breaks out, all his classmates have it, but nothing happens to him. Seeing his son fell unconsciousness, she loses her head. Asks the doctor what happened to his baby. You see, SC is a teenage boy who just had his 16th birthday. He's fond of playing snooker with his classmates and never plays video games. It's obvious that he is one of the top students at school. When the doctor asked him what she saw when she noticed his son face down on the floor, then it dawned to her. Because COVID-19 pandemic at his city has been well controlled and the new term is approaching, it's usually a good thing for most students because they can reunion with each other again, talk about the most interesting things during the winter holiday. But the above all are based on finishing the winter vacation homework. Unfortunately, SC wasn't one of them. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, thus, SC had got to take online classes. Studying online is the best thing that I've experienced. There won't be any annoying teachers monitor me. I can do all what I want to do. During this special time, SC ignored all his online courses and all his homework. When his teachers urged him to take photos of his homework, he usually made photos blur. And I explained that his phone had a bad pixel, so that teachers had nothing to do with him. As this passed, SC immersed himself in the virtual world. He didn't care about his appearance, seldom chatted with his friends, and even forgot to eat. Game is the only thing left in his world. It is the news that declares the new term is approaching, heard by SC. All of a sudden, his virtual world becomes a ring. It dawned to him that he spent no time on his winter vacation homework. He now just like ants on a hot pan, having no idea what to do. Later, he calmed down and talked to himself. Doing winter vacation homework is just a piece of cake. Just copying the answer and tearing a few pages. I still have abundant time. Now, let's play games. Then, he received his head teacher's message that there will be an exam on February 16th. And f***ed up. So he shut down the game right away, made gallons of coffee, and decided to finish all his homework, review all courses overnight. When the sun rises, SC proudly seeing all the work he did, but he can feel his heart jump hard. It seems that it will jump out from his neck. I must drink too much coffee. I have the best immune system. Nothing's wrong, he thought. When he packs up his things, he can feel a heart ping like a needle stinging his brain. His vision becomes blurred. He's struggling breathing, and then falls down on the floor, loses consciousness immediately. His mother heard of the noise, rushing into his room to check out what's happening. When she saw the scenes, she called for 911, and he's brought to the emergency room where we are now. Given the history of the present illness, doctors have a few clues as to what's happening. At an examination, SC had tachypnea, tachy meaning fast, and mia referring to breath. He was breathing fast and struggling. Also, he has hyperquantemia, hyper meaning high. The word quantum comes from the Latin quantus, meaning how much, and emia meaning presence in blood. High quantum presence in blood. That's weird, because SC is a high school student. He hadn't learned about quantum mechanics. So, where is abundant quantum comes from? At that time, Li Hua tells the doctor that his son studied quantum speed reading last year. He must use the skill too much last night. Until now, things gradually become clear. Is there a way we can somehow remove the quantum from SC's body? Maybe. Taking his study condition into account, he is just a pretend learner who just likes to play video games. So the medical team whispered that the teacher won't check the winter vacation homework, and the examination has been cancelled. He got up immediately, and asked the doctor, "Is it real?" The doctor lied to him and said yes as he jumped on the bed, ran around happily. But he wasn't known. It was a lie. It seems that as his hyperquantemia and tachycardia disappeared, he was able to make a full recovery. With the new term approaching, it's normal to have anxiety, but don't do like SC, who decided to finish all his homework overnight. Learning is a continuous process in our life. Don't believe too much the saying as the last effort helps a bit. Thanks so much for watching. Take care of yourself and be well.